Welcome to the series of videos on Python programming. In this video, we will study some string methods, namely join, capitalize, center, and count. So what is the plan? The plan is simple. First, we will look at syntax of join, then capitalize, followed by center, followed by count, and then some examples. Suppose str is a string and it may be empty as well. It is valid for empty string as well. So what does this join do? It joins or concatenates each item of an iterable, okay, separated by str. So if seq is an iterable, it means we can access its elements by providing some index. In that case, or we can access all elements in a countable fashion, then the syntax is str dot join and within the parenthesis seq. So what happens, this join selects each item of this seq and makes a bigger string with each pair of items of seq separated by str. So all items of seq are joined together with str in between them, and this str may be an empty string or it can be a single character. What capitalize does is it returns a string that has only first letter capitalized, and rest letters are lowercase letter. So irrespective of the case, it may be a mixture of uppercase, lowercase letters, or all uppercase letters, or whatever. The returned string is we will have the only first character as capital letter and all other letters, remaining letters, turned into lowercase letter. Now the center, the syntax is this str.center width comma s. Here width is essential, s is optional. A default value of s is a space, a single character. It has to be a single character. Okay. So what happens is this function returns a string which is of size width, those many characters, but str would be at the center as much as possible, and on both sides the fill character will be used, which is nothing but the s. So if you don't provide it, default value is a space character. Then the next one is count. The syntax is this one, str.count, this pattern. So it is a string and start comma end. It returns the number of times the pattern, this pattern occurs in str, or a slice, start colon end slice of str. So default value for start is starting position, that is 0, it is an integer, and end is the end of this string. So default values, if you don't provide start and end, only provide pattern, it will try to find out how many times this pattern occurs in str, starting from the beginning up to the end of the string. Okay, so these are the four string related methods which we'll see next. So in the next slide we'll see their applications, or rather how we can use these methods or functions which are applicable to string. Now let us see some working examples in Python 3. So now let us see some example usage of these methods applicable to string in Python. So let me invoke Python 3. Now suppose I have str and this is a tuple, you can say. Regarding tuple we will study in some other video, and so it is an iterable. Okay, so str is a tuple of 3 character strings. Now I can say like this, sharp symbol to separate, then join str. Now you can see here what happens. So the result is it joins all the items of this str separated by sharp, this symbol, whatever we write before the dot. Okay. Now let me use another way. This is a list, you can say, this one, then this one, comma, capital C. Okay, so this is str. Now the same thing, this is also an iterable, it is a list. Now let me use the same symbol, suppose join str, it produces this one. Okay, so this is one simple example. Now here I can have, in place of sharp before dot, I can have a null string as well. So anything, any string I can have here, and it will produce like this. So no space, nothing, all three items joined together. Okay, it is something like, you can say str 0 plus str this 1, because this is the index number, and 2. So result will be same in this case. Okay, now you can see here the results are identical. Okay, now let me switch to some other method like capitalize. So let me write who or you question mark this. So str. Okay, now let me do this. Str dot CALIZE. Now you see what happens. It has converted lowercase first letter into uppercase letter and all other letters to lowercase letters. Even capital YOU has been converted into lowercase YOU. So this is the result. Now if I want to check str who are you, it remains same, it is the same thing. Now if I say str 0, I want to make it capital, it will say error, because these are immutable. In Python programming language, the list items are immutable, you cannot change them. So it works on, these methods work on copies of the original string. Okay, now suppose I have the same next method is the center. So if I say str dot center 25, it will try to make it the center one. So who are you? So I have not provided, so width I have provided, but what character I have not provided. So if you try to count, total length from this opening single quote to closing single quote would be 25, and who are you, the original string, is approximately at the center. So filling character before lowercase w and after question mark is nothing but space character. Now I can say str dot center then 25 comma suppose star. Remember, we can provide only one character here. Now you can see here str dot center, what I have done wrong is sorry, this was capital letter str center. I can count here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 here, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 stars here, 7 here, and remaining characters of the original string are embedded in between. Okay, now the next one is count. So str dot count, and then I need to provide the character or a string which I want to count how many times it has come in the string or the str. So it says 0. Why 0? You can see here, because lowercase letter y does not appear here, so it is case sensitive. Okay, now if I say str.cout count you, this will also give you 0 because it does not appear, it is case sensitive. Now if I say str.cout count and you, it will give you 1 because once it has appeared. So this is the way we can use these four methods: join, capitalize, center and count. In the next video, we will study some other string methods, namely starts with, ends with, expand tabs and find. That is all in this video. Thanks for watching.